Let's see if that works. I don't know what's going on. All right. Anyways, over it. Let's see.
Hey.
All right. Anyway, you did it.
It's public.
How'd you do it?
It's just public.
How'd you do that? Where?
Because I'm awesome.
I know that, but where? But how do I make mine public?
You know what? YouTube's on. Everything. Okay. We're dealing with some dumbness.
For real.
X is fine.
Okay.
X is doing just fine.
This.
YouTube's doing fine. We're doing it. All right.
Let me go to your page because that'll be the way to do it. Nope, yours is. Oh, you did it for yours.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You should be able to go to yours now and do it.
Let me see. Let me see. Why is technology dumb? Like, why? I just don't get it. We're having trouble streaming to Facebook. This may be an issue on Facebook's end. We'll keep. Yeah. So that's what this says. This is what was said. Yeah. So this is what's said. Whatever, man.
It's great to be back.
I can't.
Welcome everybody to the Blue Collar Live Show. We're starting now. There's not. Don't fret over it anymore.
All right.
Screw Facebook.
Whatever, man. What's up, y'all? Feeling like a villain.
What's going on,
And I'm not naked. I'm wearing a top just to let y'all know, but it's like 1,000,000 degrees. So, in case you were wondering, it's not that kind of show.
This is a semi-family friendly show. Semi. So,
how's
it going, Andrew? How's it been last 2 weeks?
It's going, growing, not snowing. It's all good. How's your family fun?
Yeah, well, I had a great vacation. It is well needed.
Awesome.
Well needed.
You know, when I had a vacation 8 years ago, 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, 7 years ago.
That's your fault.
Shut up. No, it's not. It's not my fault. It's this crazy, chaotic, cinematic, confused, backwards, upside down. Yeah, it's my fault.
Well, you got two non-tech savvy people trying to figure out how to figure out technology. It doesn't take you very far.
No, not at all.
Doesn't help at all.
What's on the agenda, my brother from another mother? What do we got?
We got some stuff to talk about.
Got some stuff?
You got you got any pets, Andrew? You got some pets?
Really? We're gonna just make me go sad right now. I did have
I got pets. I got
a pet that was 16 years old. My pride and joy that I had since he was 4 weeks old, 3.5 weeks old. But no, not well. I have non-furry pets that don't listen to me and my family that are just. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't have any pets right now. I did have pets. But I know you have an entire zoo at your house. So.
Oh, yeah. I got something to add to that, too.
Do you have
I got some duck
boa constrictor?
No. My wife has a
snake?
Yeah, she got a snake.
Oh, yay. Adorable. I think we saw that on the segment a couple of segments ago. The tiny one?
Yeah, no, it ain't tiny no more. It's been months.
Okay.
He's had it since February.
Time means nothing to me. February could have been yesterday, for all I know.
I got quite a few pets. We just got 13 ducklings.
Oh, how cute. Why are we
13
tiny?
ducklings, 4
What are we
chickens. Do we need to get bigger? We can do that.
Wow, sure. Sure, why
Let's
not?
get in close. Let's see what we look like.
Yeah.
You ain't got to zoom in to see us now. We're right in your face.
Right here. So you got
But I
16.
would go. I would go to some extreme lengths for my pets.
Of
'Cause I like my
course.
pets. You know, I wouldn't have them if I didn't like
Absolutely.
them.
Sometimes more than would for a family member or friend.
But this man, right?
Uh-huh.
This man that we're going to talk about first,
Okay.
he went all in.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Time out. One thing. Big shout out to the OKC Thunder for winning the NBA championship. Boo woo.
Who?
The Thunder. Beating them new, what was it, Pacers? Yeah.
I don't
Pacers.
like Thunder. So, okay, great job. Who are they?
Never mind.
It's a Wait, did you say basketball or baseball?
Basketball.
Oh. I don't like the basketball score. It's squeaky sneakers is annoying sound. So
Let's move on with what we got on the screen, please.
man gets stuck in a chimney while trying to get his dog out of a locked building. Okay. The dog was in the chimney or the dog was in the building? Wait. Man gets stuck in chimney while trying to get his dog out of a locked building.
All right. Just so if you're new, Andrea will get stuck on the headline. That is her deal. She gets, I don't get the headline.
Reading is not my strong suit, nor is math. So not much left.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
All right. So in Bristol, Connecticut, firefighters had to rescue a man who got stuck in the chimney of a Connecticut Parks building while trying to retrieve his dog from a bathroom when the doors automatically. Why is the dog using the bathroom? Can someone just tell me that? Or is it just me? Police were called Sunday morning at Rockwell Park in Bristol for a burglary complaint and were told by Parks employees that someone was in the chimney. Interesting. Firefighters responded to the scene and got the man out after having to remove parts of the chimney. I thought that said removing his parts. Remove the parts of the chimney.
Oh, we're just going to rip you apart. Don't worry.
I told you, Jonah thinks it's hysterical, my reading comprehension. This is why I do audio.
That's the best part. That's what makes it so comical because you get like sidetracked. You're like, wait, did that say this?
And words, I'm removing words.
That was nowhere close to what they said.
Removing parts of the chimney and building causing 5 to 10. Really? Okay, hold on. I have to read more because there's so many questions going through my head right now, and I'm blurry. So, what the damage, the police said, it says the Bristol man who was not injured was arrested and charged with burglary, trespassing, and criminal mischief. He was released on bond in order to appear on court on July 7th. That stinks. A message seeking comment was sent to an email address listed in the public records for the man. Phone numbers listed him were not in service. Online court records did not list a lawyer for him. What does that have to do with? All right, before we go any further, let's just add more stuff that doesn't make sense. Before we go any further, y'all tell me there was no windows in this building. There was no keys Just saying. Keys. I mean, not that I've ever stole anything, but yeah, I've seen a lot of movies where there's a paperclip, where there's a wrench, a screwdriver, a credit card. I mean, for real, what kind of building was this? That's what I'd like to know. And why is the dog in the bathroom? Like, if we're talking poop, come on, man. It's not clear how the dog got stuck in the bathroom or how long the man was in the chimney. The doors can be opened from inside after they are locked at night. The dog was unharmed, police said. It was a bit of a crazy scenario. Our park staff is working with the police and fire department to make sure this doesn't happen again. And if he just contacted the police the first place, okay. Why would he contact the police if he's robbing the place with a dog, people? Anyone? Just me?
Well, that was it.
Put in the comments what's missing with this story, y'all. You're supposed to talk about.
There's a lot. That was it. That was it. There was no more. There was yeah. That was it. That's it.
I'm gonna be a reporter from now on, y'all. I'm gonna give you the deets, time, location.
Yeah, you need to be out there on the. You need to be out there.
I need to be on the streets asking these questions because it does matter.
No, it doesn't.
They don't say anything about the man. For some reason, they talk about how he has no public records. They don't say what kind of building it was. They don't say what kind of dog it was. They don't say how long he was stuck in the chimney. Was he upside down in the chimney? Was he sideways in the chimney? Was he a chubby man, a thin man, a claustrophobic man? Nobody was even saying. All they said what he
doesn't matter.
It does matter. It so does matter. Is the dog okay? You brought this up part of yourself.
Shit.
Maybe the dog had to go to the bathroom and decided to use his manners to use pooping toilet. And he figured, hey, I wonder if was the burglar the owner? Was the guy who got stuck in the chimney a worker? I have a lot of questions here, people.
Speaking of poo, wait for this poo's segment this week, people.
I can't.
I got follow-ups from like 2 weeks ago. I got follow-ups. We're going to talk about it. It's good. All right, I got 2 articles, so it's extra long today.
Yes. Woohoo! For all of y'all don't know, disclaimer, if you're new to the show, Jonah thinks it's hysterical by watching live response reactions, and it's kind of my fault because I don't read the articles he sends me in an ample amount of time. So stay tuned, y'all. If y'all drinking, you might want to take a second after I read the headline.
I've had stuff where she was gagging.
Last week or last show, I was like, oh, I couldn't even. I was combusting, people. I was combusting.
I've had bad ones, and I've had ones that play with words. It's hilarious. Oh, it's funny.
What's next, bro?
Oh, I have twins.
I've never known that.
Yeah, I have twins. My girls.
How do I not know that? Maybe I did and I forgot it.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's okay.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It does matter. How dare you? It does matter.
But anyway, I see twins all the time now. All the time. Everybody's like, you got twins? I got twins. It's like, at first, it was like, yeah, we're in a club. Now it's like, everybody's got twins. It's like, man.
Yeah, but how does that happen? I mean,
look at this. Look at this. Right here in front of you. Andrew, we're moving on. We're live. Get off the phone.
Somebody's helping me fix the thing. Okay. 15 sets of twins are graduating from a New York high school. That can't be one family.
Doesn't that can't be one lady family that has like doesn't that family that has like 15, 16 kids have like multiple sets? What? We're
What?
not going down that rabbit hole.
Wait, is this one
Let's-
family? No.
We're gonna go ahead and read. I'm looking shit up. I already know you have
Not
questions.
one family can
I already
have
know your questions. Read it. I'll have answers in a moment.
In Hempstead, New York, a high school in the suburbs of New York City will be seeing double on graduation this weekend. Among the nearly 500 students in its graduating class, 30 are twins. I don't even know what the fraction is, so I'm not even doing it. Y'all can do it for yourself. Why is your mouth drop-jawed open? I thought you froze like that. It's a tight-knit group. Some of the students at Long Island's Plainview, Old Bethpage, JFK High School have known each other since kindergarten. Their parents met. So this is multiple families. Their parents met through a local twins
I'm
club.
past that.
Really?
I'm over this. I am already over this.
Well then. Okay then.
We're moving on. Marty
Okay.
over it. I already found something more interesting.
Okay. All right. Keep on moving, y'all.
Read that.
The world record for the most twins born to. That's painful. Most twins born to one mother is 6. Wait a minute. How is that even humanly, physically, anatomically possible? 16 set of twins. This Russia. This was achieved by Valentina V, the wife of Russian peasant. Well, he was just mean. Fyodor V.
Whoa.
Between 1725 and 1765. She also gave birth to 7 children. What? Yo.
You see why my jaw? Oh,
7 sets of triplets, 4 sets of quadruplets, totaling 69 children in 20. Yo, do you Okay, I'm not, as I say, the most colorful crayon in the box.
no, this is like
Okay, just cut me off. That's cool.
40 years worth of pregnancies.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how? I don't.
Look at that. Look at the
I
picture.
just. Wow.
Wait a
Wow.
second. Don't tell me there's a video.
That's insane.
It's between 1707 and 1782.
Uh,
Valentina is believed to have lived until the age.
Stop
can't do
it.
that. Gotta go back.
Stop it. We're going to get
Sorry.
copyrighted strike or something.
Sorry. Yep. Yeah, that was more
Wow.
interesting than 15 sets graduating at once.
Wow. Wow.
Are you good,
Number-
Andrew?
Number one, all I'm thinking, no, I'm just processing this because not even the
The amount of work that would take.
in making them or delivering
Much
them.
work in making them, but raising them.
But how do you even raise them if there's no break? Like, I'd have to literally see the calendar because I don't believe because y'all not are having one at a time. You're having 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at a time. Like, ouch. Just me? Because first of all, how is that anatomically, if you're a medical person, is that even a word out there? How is that possible for a woman's womb per se, or the words are hard. The stomach, the womb, the tummy to stretch. That's no. And then no. And it's not like it was within the last 20, 30 years. It was like hundreds of years. Wow. They had no anesthesia. They had no hospital. If you think about it. Anyone? Just me?
2 sets within 10 months.
That's insane. Wow. Which one? Which?
This is in Guinness Book. I'm trying to
Like-
get that back up.
Like,
I want to see a picture of her.
and she's probably like 2 feet tall. Well, go to images or something. Can you do that?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's why I suggested. Whoa, that's not her. No, it was like 17 something or something.
Has read it.
That's crazy.
I
No,
want to
just
see
me.
Mama.
Like, how do you?
All right, what was her name?
Vanessa? Valentina? Yeah, that one.
I want to see what she looked like as a young
16
lady.
sets. That's insane. Like, she didn't just have twins. She had quadruplets, triplets, like the whole kitten. That's just how. Like, I want to know how old she was for her first one delivery to her last delivery. Like that's like what? If there's a timeline, that's like 12, 20 infants at once. You know what I mean? Like, that's insane. Are you frozen? Or are you just reacting?
Theodore. Are you not seeing what I'm seeing right now? You
No, I
aren't.
see the Google
Oh.
16 sets Valentine that. Okay, now I see.
I thought y'all were seeing what I seen.
No, we're watching your reaction. Okay.
Hold on. Read that.
Okay. She was the first wife of Fyodor V, who's said to have fathered 87 children. Well, we know who won the sperm race that year.
Yeah.
Yes. Ka-ching. For those of you who don't know, go back a couple of segments and watch the episode on the sperm race. That was fun. Yo, that's insane. Well, to be fair, props to Theo because he stayed with one woman, man. That's cool. Good for him. Can we see these people? I want to see what they look like. I mean, they're Russian. They probably want to
That's
punch.
like the only image that you can find of her.
Oh. Why is her face blurry? I mean, I don't know. She had 97 kids. That's probably, but 69 kids. That's insane. That's like
You see
3
this one?
football teams. Oh.
She looked rough.
Whoa. Whoa. She needs a yo.
She needs a day off.
So many thoughts. So inappropriate going through my head. Go V. I don't know her name. Oh, Valentina. Wow. That's wow.
69 kids.
69 kids. That's insane, dude. That's just for real craziness. That's
I have 3 and I'm pulling my hair. My hair's coming out because of my children.
jeez.
Now I know why my dad went bald.
Yeah, but-
There was 5 of us.
oh my gosh. That's
Holy
crazy
moly.
because like I don't know. It's just do you think she nursed?
Bro.
Rest in peace, y'all. Oh crap. So wait a minute. How old would their kids wouldn't be still alive now, right? Would they?
When did they say where they were? It's like
That's
17 something. Dadgum, now I gotta look it back up.
Why are you not keeping it?
1707 to 1782.
So I'm guessing no. They're not
What was your
alive today.
question?
They're not. None of her kids would be alive today. Then
Oh hell no.
no. Okay. Just yeah.
Yeah, they would have all. If any of your descendants ever hear this or know of anybody, hit us up. Love talking.
I wonder. Do
That'd
you
be
think?
cool? You know
Do you
what
think
would be
her
really
kids have
cool
a lot of
is
kids?
if we could get like the people from these articles to come on the show and talk about this stuff. That would
Make
be
it happen.
awesome.
Make it happen. We'll do that. We'll aim to get at least one. No, it's not.
Like this next guy, like this kid that has this interesting experience with nature.
Okay. Boy, really? Boy struck by lightning in New York City's Central Park says he feels lucky. Did he get struck 666 times in the head, like Great Outdoors of John Candy and Dan Aykroyd? For those viewers, how are you lucky?
Know who that is. Ain't nobody know who that is. What are you talking about?
You never saw Great Outdoors with John Candy and Dan Aykroyd, and the guys he's at the bar. Whatever. A 15-year-old boy says he's pretty lucky after being struck in the lightning on Thursday when around the swept through. Yasin Khalifa. Where'd I go? Oh, a high school sophomore told WABC TV he was in the park with friends enjoying a picnic when the storm suddenly rolled. He said, I leaned up against the tree and told them, oh, guys, let's ride out the storm, which that sucks. Which in hindsight might have not been a good idea, the best idea. He said he was knocked unconscious for several minutes. And I guess the girl said she witnessed the scene and said, frantically calling for help to revive him. It was scary and I was crying. Why are you leaning up a tree, dog? Come on. That's like...
You're supposed to go inside.
Not when you're in a park. Where are you supposed to go inside?
You find shelter. Not under a tree. You don't go under a tree. That's like the first thing they tell you. Don't go under a tree when there's lightning.
Did you not hear what I said, typical male? I said, why would he first think to lean up against this tree to say, let's avoid the storm? There's no shelter in a park.
No. Well, yeah, there is.
Where?
Somewhere. They usually have a little pavilion thing.
Not if you're not near a porta potty.
Continue, please. We're not going.
Okay, next. I'm over this. Next story.
Oh, this one will hit home with Andrea.
Oh no. All right, let's see. An 80-year-old drives a luxury Mercedes down Rome, Spain to get stuck. Why? Why would you? This is why you shouldn't drive at a certain age. Let's read on, shall we? Why would you go down the steps? In a Mercedes, you understand how low to the ground Mercedes, like the undercarriage of a car?
She's 80. She's like, screw it. I'm doing it.
80-year-old woman drove a compact luxury Mercedes-Benz A-Class sedan down the landmark of the Spanish Steps in Rome.
It's a sedan.
Yeah.
She wanted to test out the off-road feature.
There you go. The man tested negative. Oh, it was a man. Why would we say she?
Yeah.
You made me say she. It was a she.
You made me say she. I thought it was a she too. You said she.
This is why I'm called Squirrel. I thought it was a she. All right. The man tested
You
negative
kept
for
saying she, so I was like, oh, I thought, what?
I Scooby-Doo this whole article. The man tested negative for alcohol and was cited for the spot
So
driving.
this is typical man things of wanting to try out the off-road features.
Okay. Yeah, let's have men run the country. That's smart. Right, a historic center. Police said the man, a resident of Rome, was at a loss to explain how he wound up driving down the famed steps. They did not release his name, and it was unclear if the car was his. Okay, what was he doing?
That would have been even better if it was stolen.
I wonder if it was like he was
Andrea, we need to follow up on this.
Yes, and I'm wondering if he was following the whole like Italian Job movie. If y'all saw it, it was like they were racing Mini Cooper. Oh, never mind. Rabbit hole. All right, the small party car was later removed by firefighters using a scope. Why was it removed? Where? Why do you need a crane? But why?
Because it was stuck.
Police did not respond to requests for more details about as an apparent accident. What? One of the most recognizable monument. Oh, he ran into a monument? Wait, what's happening here? Okay. The Spanish steps have never been intended for motor vehicles, although thrill seekers have tried their luck. A Saudi man was charged aggravating damage. Why are we talking about what's happening? We're changing the story here, people. What's going on? A Saudi man was charged with aggravated damage to cultural heritage after surveillance driving his rented Maserati down the 100. See, that's a car. 135 travertine in 2022. Well, you know what? Y'all should put some barriers or something or block the road so they don't go driving.
Monument. You can't do that.
All right, I'm over it. Next. Dumb people. I can't. I can't. Doesn't make any sense.
Oh. Well,
okay,
I got
next.
another lightning one. So this is going to shock you.
Man hit by lightning plucked fountain in a record Colorado helicopter rescue. Okay, let's see. Shall we? Scroll down. Rescuers fetched two men struck by lightning from a Colorado peak in what they believe was the highest helicopter rescues on record and in this state. Excuse me, hiccup. One man remained hospitalized in fair condition Friday while the other was treated at a hospital, then released. The rescues happened late Thursday near the summit of Torrey's Peak, 14,300-foot mountain up about 40 miles west Denver. Wow. It's ranked variously as the 11th or 12th highest summit in Colorado and is less than 200 feet shorter than the highest mount of Mount Elbert. The man of New York State, who identities weren't released, had decided to summit the mountain during a road trip. Alpine Rescue Team public information officer says. They first called for help around 5 p.m. after getting off course on their way up a technical route. A different route doesn't require climbing gear or expertise. Next.
Sorry, everybody.
Scroll up.
I'm already over it.
I
thought it was cool. Womp, womp, womp. Mario, my turn to say it.
We're losing people.
How much you like cheese? You like cheese?
Not a fan of cheese. Some cheese.
What?
Okay.
We can't be friends anymore.
No, some cheese I do like. I like brie. I like mozzarella, fresh mozzarella. I like melted cheese. over Doritos. Those are amazing. And that's about it. But if the cheese board is in front of me, I'll eat the whole thing out there. Why? What's going on? What kind of cheese do you like?
I love cheese. I love it all. Every single bit of it. It's all great.
Okay.
But I'm already over it. Be honest with you.
Come on, that was my homeland. With this rinky dink ad. World's largest cheese tasting held in Colombia. All righty, cool. What are we doing with my homeland? Let's see. Okay, cool. Fun.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to do like 10 different things at once. My bad.
Colombian Dairy Company celebrated its 80th anniversary gathering with 1185 people to participate.
Hold on. Time out. Because I wanted to talk about this too. And I'm glad that they brought this up.
Okay.
Because you're weird for one, because you kind of just skipped over it because you said really good. And I said, that was an odd way to say that. And I didn't want to skip over it. So we're going to go ahead. Since it's brought up in the comments, we're going to talk about it before we move on.
Sure.
Why? Do you like heat them up in the microwave?
Of course. Absolutely.
They get soggy.
No.
It's stale.
Nope. You could do it one of two ways. The first way is kind of ghetto. The second way is kind of creative. So you know the taco.
Now, hold on.
Wow.
If it's like queso, is it queso or is it like cheese?
Cheese.
So it's like shredded cheese.
The first way. So the first way is the shredded choco. Wow. Shredded chocolate.
You put shredded chocolate on freaking Doritos now? Sound like me.
Shredded taco. No, what am I saying? Why can't I speak? What the? Shredded. No, I was right. Shredded taco cheese. You know the cheese that comes in the bag and it's all stringy and shredded?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you get a
seasoning in it.
Can you stop cutting me off tonight?
My bad.
You take a bowl or a dish, a microwavable plate of Doritos. You sprinkle the cheese on top. You put it in the microwave for a few seconds and it melts and it's all gooey and cheese pull consistency. Okay, that's the first way. Now, another way is for those who are healthy, cover your ears, are the microwavable bottle of Cheese Whiz, where you pop the top, you heat it up, and you pour. It's kind of looks like Velveeta cheese, but you pour the Cheese Whiz on top of the Doritos. Now, the craziest thing I've ever done at cheese, because I wasn't in the right proper state of mind, was I had the Cheese Whiz over a bowl of rice. That was gross. I forgot about it. And
that does sound gross.
I woke up
disgusting.
I didn't need it. I was like, oh, maybe I'll make like a little. No, don't do that. No, not at all.
When I was like working out for football,
mm-hmm.
I would eat white rice and brown gravy.
Okay, I can see that.
Imagine it's pretty good.
Have you had white rice with a fried egg on top and then crack the yolk and have it on there?
You ready for this? You ready for this? I don't eat eggs.
Get out. Just get out. Why? Oh, because you have chickens.
They're gross.
Have you ever tasted an egg?
Multiple times.
So you've had eggs. You just don't like eggs.
I can eat it. So I can eat an egg like if you scrambled an egg with a bunch of sausage, I could eat it.
What?
Uh-huh.
If you scramble an egg with like an omelet?
No, like sausage eggs.
Huh?
Like if you had a bunch of sausage, you ground up sausage.
What?
We don't have to get into it. It's too much. It's too much.
You know what I haven't
I just
had in a
don't
while?
like eggs. Okay.
Okay.
I don't like eggs.
I have to be in the mood for eggs, though, for real. And because I don't eat a lot, I'm reminded to eat. And I just learned almost the proper way to have a hard-boiled egg because I've messed it up all.
Even grossest. Okay. Even the grossest is the hard-boiled egg.
Have you ever had deviled eggs?
Yes, I don't like those either.
Do you like sunny side up eggs?
I don't like eggs. Period.
So you're telling me you don't like? Okay. I thought it was because you had chickens.
I do not want your eggs and ham.
Okay. I was like, okay, Sam, I am. That's cool.
I will not eat it here or there, nor anywhere. Don't want.
Not in the rain, not on a train. Get copyrighted for that. You know what I haven't had in a long time, but I don't know if my family would ever make it? Corned beef and hash. Remember that?
You need to have a corn dog.
We talked about this years ago. It's a weird thing. You know what they?
No.
Oh my God, Jonah! No.
Oh my
really?
God! You need to eat a corn dog.
Wait, no. They have this thing now where it's. Oh wait, is it? I don't know if it's a corn dog and a pickle with a hot dog in the center.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I've heard about that.
You're like, what?
I've heard about that.
Okay, we're totally going off topic now because you decided to talk about eggs, and so now we went like 3 times. No, you went from cheese. You went from cheese to eggs to now we're talking about corn dogs, and then who knows? We'll talk about honey buns.
I don't think I went anywhere. I was just. I think no, you went from cheese to rice. Oh, have you ever had a big bowl of rice with a fried egg on top? I don't eat eggs. That's how we got down this rabbit hole. Thank you very much. Don't blame it on me. It was my fault.
It does matter. Does matter. Oh, all right. What else you got in your vault? Because we're totally not staying on track whatsoever.
No, we never do. It's the whole point of the show. We just go where we want to.
I told you we should.
We got to build up.
We should have kept the name that we wanted to say years ago, but no, we didn't.
I'm already over it. We're done with this. We're
Loose
done
chicken.
with all this crap. We're done with all the crap. All right, we're getting to the point. Let's get to the build up. We're going. We're diving into this.
Wait, did I send you the follow-ups we were going to follow up on?
Yes, you did. Let's get through the new stuff before we do the follow-ups. Okay, we're leading into it. We're almost there. Let's
okay.
Let me skim through. Hold on. Let me skim through the rest. God, I had a lot too. We'll have to use it next week. We're getting a little long.
Why are we using them then? What's happening?
What are you talking about? What the heck are you talking about? We had a lot to talk about.
You kept saying I'm over this. We went about 4 articles. You're like, I'm over this.
So did you? What are you talking about? We said within 15 seconds, if we're over it, we're saying it and we're moving on because the audience
I'm over
feels
this.
the
This has been
same.
up for 15 seconds.
we
I'm already
know
over
they
this
do.
article. I'm over this article. It's 15 seconds. I don't even know what it's about, and I'm over it.
Read it.
I can't. It's when. Here's how many hours we spend on our phones on the toilet. Really? Why would you? Here's how many hours we spend using our phones on toilet every year. Who brings the phone to a toilet?
Now, to get out of here.
I-
You do not tell me when you're going to the bathroom. You don't sit there and, hey, you know what? I'm going to death scroll Facebook while I'm peeing.
No.
Get out. So you just sit there.
I will bring my phone to the bathroom when I shower to listen to music. And if I have to go potty, I put it on the counter and I don't look at it because I don't want it to fall in the toilet. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. So you're telling me men is doing the one hand grip while they're scrolling on the. Come on, man.
No.
Really?
No.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
We don't do that. We
Right.
don't do that.
Right.
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
How are you holding the phone then?
I mean, it's pretty easy. Once you're done, you just put it away. Just put it back in your pocket. You got both hands again.
What?
It's not that hard.
I,
You just kind of stand like this, so it's not over the urinal.
but you're standing.
So
Why would you be on your phone standing going to. Oh, we have to read this. We were told to read it. Okay. How many hours we're getting yelled at?
That's been out there for like 5 freaking minutes, Andrea.
Oh.
How did you not see that right under you? Right under you. She said, read it.
I need help. Here's how many hours been using our phones on the toilet every year. Why doctors?
That's what it looks like too, right there, Andrea. You
said you were standing up. Guys don't pee sitting down unless you're pooping.
Hey, married men and men that are just coming out of prison sit down and pee.
Good to know. All right.
Do you really
If
think
you know,
we
you
want
know.
to lift the toilet up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down? No.
No, y'all don't put the toilet down.
No, we don't want to.
Well, a new study has
You don't know
revealed
what kind of creatures under there?
the total number of hours Americans spend using their phones on the toilet every year, and it's shocking.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's
Can I
take
go an article before you say I'm over it?
No. No, that's not what I'm going to say. Gosh. Andrea thinks so lowly of me.
I do not. I'm just saying. I was in the middle of finishing the sentence.
Many hours?
Hold on.
I'm taking a poll. Okay.
Okay.
How many hours do you think we spend on our phones on the toilet?
Oh, on the toilet.
That's what this whole article is about. Don't tell me you read the headline and we're already into this. You don't even know what we're talking about.
I forgot. Okay. On the toilet. Well, I mean.
How did you forget?
Wait a minute. But wait a minute. Are they saying like the home toilet? Because you would not. Nobody does this in a public toilet.
Just take the gas. Just take the gas. Well, let's not dive in too much. Come on.
All right.
How many hours do you think?
Okay. I would say less than an hour, unless why are you in the bathroom in an hour? You got a pooping problem.
Year?
Oh, a year. Oh, I thought you meant.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. We're trying to guess the number of how many hours a year you spend on your phone on the toilet.
Come on, man, you make me do math. So
She is guessing 5 hours. I think you are way low.
I'd say 20 times 365. Take
hours?
that. Yeah, 20 hours times 365.
Sitting on the toilet on your phone? Holy moly, girl.
So
you only got 4 hours in a day. You ain't pooping or peeing?
No, I'm doing math. 20 hours per week. Okay, I'm thinking
20 minutes a session, 3 sessions a day, 7 days a week, 52 weeks a year.
I would say, let me do it Andrea's way. I'd say about 3 hours a day. So
Holy crap. I'm going to stop saying anything until I get to guess.
So figure you poop.
Pull the calculator out. Pull the
Okay.
calculator out and just do the calculations. I'm going to do mine. It's going to be more real.
3 hours times 360. So 1,095 hours.
Oh my goodness.
If you go to the okay, so say because we're talking mostly pooping. So say
I'm going to say
3 hours.
Hold on. No, that ain't right.
How are we doing this? How do you do the calculations? I'm just saying 3 hours a day times 365, right? Anyone? Just me? Because think about it.
I don't even know how to think about that. I don't even know how to think about that, to be honest with you.
But think about it.
300, I'm going to say, all right, she's at 40.
Where are you getting 40?
That's not even close, bro.
What did you say?
I could go off of what my helpers, all my apprentices, just off of what they go to the bathroom.
Apprentices? What are you talking about? You have minions go to the bathroom with you? What are you talking about? My apprentices? Where was that coming
my
from?
Apprentices that go to the bathroom and you're sitting there like, where did they go? They've been gone 45 freaking minutes.
Your workers.
Yeah.
Apprentices.
Yeah.
Using SAT words.
No. What?
That's what I'm saying. If you take a male, put him in a poop position while he's on his phone, y'all be scrolling something serious. So I'm thinking men poop three times a day, maybe an hour that they stay there because they get distracted and get huff and puff. Maybe a half hour at most. So so let's say a half hour per day. 3 times a day, they go have a bowel movement before they go to work, when they wake up, when they're on lunch break, when they go, and then when they come home. No?
So 2 hours a day.
I said
2 hours a day. We'll say 2 hours a day. What was your first guess? 5,000?
My first was 3 hours a day. That's what I said. 3 hours a day times 365. That's 1,095 hours.
Yeah, I'm not at that either. All right, she's at 40. You're at, what did you say? She say 1,000 hours. We're saying 1,000 hours, Andrea. I'm not even gonna. Okay. At our math, at 2 hours a day, 365 days. Okay.
2 times 365.
730 hours.
So wait,
730
what am
hours.
I doing?
No, you already locked your guess in at 1,000. You're done. Girl, math is yours. So we're gonna see who's closest. She is off. I can tell you that by a long shot.
Wait,
Here we go. Oh my God, she wasn't wrong.
What does it say?
Wrong.
What is it? See? Who wasn't wrong?
She got
Oh,
it.
wow.
She got it.
So wait, how come?
CRH got it.
How? 2 days a year down the drain. Huh? Okay, 49 hours using their phone on the commode, just over 2 days. 2 full days. I don't get it. What are they saying? Are you frozen? Americans spend 49 hours using their phone on the commode, just over 2. Why to say just over 2 days in a year down the drain?
How many hours in a day?
24. Oh. Jonah, I don't like math. I really don't like math at all.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, they even break it down to what people are doing on their phones.
Just scrolling on Instagram because the attention span is like 10 seconds. 2% people say they answer phone calls from the John. Wow.
No. Read that again.
A strange 2% said they answer video. Why? Why would you answer a video call from the John? That's just weird.
I would.
Freaks. Yeah, but you're standing up, not if you're pooping.
No, I would.
If you're standing up as a guy, you don't. It's not like you have the. Never mind. Next.
It says, and to no one's surprise, Gen Z is the worst culprit of this dirty habit.
Great. All right.
Are we over
I'm
it
over
now?
this. Yes, I'm over it. That made my brain hurt with a lot of numbers. I'm getting like 1,059, and it's like 2 days. Like, all right, that's cool.
Oh.
All right, what we got next? Top. Let's go. I'm excited. Why are you sleepy?
Hey.
Why are you sleepy? Don't you be sleepy.
I'm not sleepy.
You are sleepy.
Oh, I should have been paying attention.
All right, what's next? What? Come on, man. Oh, I keep getting it on your end. You have to close the ad so I can see. Close the ad so I can see.
My bad. I'm sitting here trying to do some stuff.
Why old people smell happens and the superfood you can eat help prevent it. What? Why would you want to stop smelling stuff? Oh, old people smell. Oh, okay. I read that wrong.
God, daggum.
I was like, why would you want to stop smelling? Okay,
why
so
old people smell happens. You know, old people smell when you smell like poo-poo a little bit.
They smell like Ben Gay. They smell like Ben Gay.
Ben Gay and a turd. Whatever.
Who?
Bengay and a turd in their pants.
I haven't smelled. I don't know what old people you're hanging out with, but I haven't smelled that. Thank goodness, unless it was in.
I've walked into quite a few old people homes. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Well, okay. To your point, touche. Yes, absolutely. Facts. All right. There are few odors more immediately recognized and absolutely off-putting than old people smell. Aw. Eau de elderly is characterized by top notes of the mothballs and wet cardboard coupled with basement expired canned goods and dead leaves. Dang. What do you got? Bloodhounds doing this? Long thought for an inevitable what is that word? Olfactory consequence of aging. A longevity expert. Yeah, okay.
We agree? We agree.
Yes, absolutely. Because, yeah.
Too much.
I was like, why would you want to stop smelling when you're old? Like, what? I didn't realize I read it wrong.
Gotta get the next one up. Sorry. It didn't load.
All right. Cruise passenger fumes after learning raunchy reason women. Cruise passenger fumes, aka gets mad after learning raunchy reason women were flirting with him. Who's him? Wait. Okay. A cruise passenger was steaming mad after he realized the shocking reason why strangers were paying so much attention to him on board. Detailing the view in a TikTok video with over 19 million views. Come on, man. How are these people getting all these views? In a viral clip filmed by his female partner's point of view, content creator Ricky Bobby. Hey, wait a minute. Isn't that a cartoon or a character in the early days? Who?
It's a movie.
Yeah. Is seen lounging on the deck in the Carnival cruise with his paramour as fellow passengers oogle, interact, and even touch him. Okay. They would whisper things under their breath and even sometimes flirt with us. Okay. What's happening? All right, let's see.
Oh, that was a video. My bad.
Is that the end of the article? Then all of a sudden, it dawned on the couple that why Bobby was so popular on board. We heard them say, "Look at his pineapple shirt," exclaimed his partner as the camera pans to him donning a shirt that ebonized with the tropical fruit. Okay. Yeah. While the symbol may seem innocuous or festive, it's also a sign that people are up for swing. Come on, man. You can't. He's on vacation. That people are up for swinging, defined by engaging in a sex or swapping sexual. So wait a minute. A pineapple is for guys.
You've never heard of the? Oh,
can we just leave the fruit alone? Like,
the rabbit hole we're about to go down.
This pasta.
You haven't heard of all the
swinging I've heard of, yes.
In Florida?
I'm sure there is a lot of swinging in Florida. I've seen some videos.
Communities.
But what does that have to do with the pineapple?
It means you're a swinger.
Why?
Because that's what they chose.
Why did they choose a pineapple?
The LGBTQ community chose the rainbow.
What? Okay, that I get. They're like happy and colorful. Why a pineapple? Anyone? Just me?
I don't. Here we go. Here's our rabbit hole, y'all.
Why would you say? Oh, we just dropped people on that one. What? Like, come on, man. Can't we just leave the fruit alone? Nobody's. Come on. Fruit is for summertime. What's happening here? Why are we like sabotaging fruit all of a sudden? The results why pineapple means swingers. The history of pineapple symbols were also considered an affluent fruit, and they were often used as centerpieces for dinner parties. Swingers then adopted the symbol according to joy and lifestyle. Well, that's just wrong.
Boy, I spelled pineapple really wrong. Really, really wrong. Pineapple. 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 You got a pineapple, people.
All right, Joe. Don't ask me any math questions and don't ask Jonah any spelling questions because we would fail if we had to survive on his spelling and my mathematics. Wow. I'm really upside down sign. Why is it up the what? Upside down pineapple is a symbol for the swinging culture in colonial America. Really? Because why? The article explains the sweetness. Okay. Dried pineapple? What is happening to these fruits? Its sweet, exotic taste make very. I'm over this, man. Why? Can we just leave fruit alone? Like
no, they can't. Just like we couldn't leave the rainbow alone and leave it to little kids.
I know, right? Like, make your own avatar, make your own mascot. Like, I don't know, an octopus or something. Like, leave the fruit alone. Come on, man. Like, for real?
All right.
Rainbows?
Well, are we ready? Right. Are we ready?
Yeah, sure.
Are we ready?
Cool. I'm ready.
I don't know if you are.
I think I am.
It's
I truly believe I am. Okay, wait. No. What are you doing? We need the. Where's the.
That?
No, that's not the right one.
That's not the one. I don't know where it's at.
No, it should be in your messenger. It should.
That's
Why is it not in our media files?
I don't know. Need to send to, so I'm gonna put it in there.
Totally be in our media files. Let's see.
It should be, but we're already past it.
Are we? Because I'm not.
Yep. Because we're pooping. We're on poo. We're on pooch right now. Poo, poo. Leaving the station.
There you go. Where'd you go? Now I just lost you. What's happening? Where are you? Oh, there you are. All right. Are you ready? What's happening? I gave you the.
What?
I gave it to you. Where did you put it?
Oh my goodness. Andrea.
You should
give me
have
a second.
Well, you said what?
Okay. Then I go in here and add overlay. We see we're live. We can't be doing this crap.
Well, I sent it to you for you to be ready. See? There we go.
Send me the right one.
I did send you the right one.
Where's it at?
It's on your messenger.
I just saved it though.
You didn't.
It's not the right one.
Yes, it is. It's on Messenger. There it is again.
We are live. We should not be doing this.
You should have it in your media. I put it up already. It's happening. All right, y'all. If you know, you know.
Moving on. It's poo time.
Guys, it's time to poop. For poop. All right. All right. Here we go. Poop trip. Poop transplants have been happening for decades. Now researchers have identified with unintended consequences. Shall we? Researchers warn against widespread use of the transplants due to potential. What was that?
What was that?
That picture, I hope it was an ad and not the video along with this crazy article. Okay. Oh. And they say the medical term is even grosser. Fecal microbiota transplants are common medical procedures dating back decades that can help restore gut health with people with colon infections. But scientists now warn of newly discovered consequences from this procedure. Hey, wait a minute. Is this a follow-up? Can you get a bigger bottle? Drink much?
Sweetie. No, this is two birds, one stone. This is a follow-up about a poo story.
The poop transplant is the transfer of stool in a healthy donor to the recipient. The stool contains
Get there, Andrea. You can do it.
Beneficial bacteria that improve patients' gut bacteria, with guards immune health and helps to regulate metabolism. They are approved by the FDA to treat people with common C infections that may cause severe gastrointestinal symptoms, inflammation in hospital patients who have been on antibiotics. 48,000 procedures in 1 year? What? Oh my goodness. A study in mice. Why do we use mice? What? Anybody answer that? Why do we use mice? Experiments with human tissue have revealed that some long-lasting unintended consequences due to transplanting microorganisms from only one section of the digestive tract. Wow. So I think it's a bit of a wake-up call to find that we shouldn't willy-nilly part large bowels microbes into different parts of the intestines that shouldn't be there. You think? A proctoral doctor research said in the statement, if we're designing good therapeutics, we should be aware of the importance of matching the regional microbiota to their proper environments. Why are you putting it in other places? That's gross and weird and freaky. Just saying. So, for all y'all that are on here or wherever you are, number one, shout out, thanks for staying. And as you know, this is the poop section. If you had some sort of condition in your digestive, would you want somebody else's poop? I'm not too, that's not the first thing on my mind. Hey, let me get somebody's poop instead to clear up my situation. That's kind of gross, dog. To reach these conclusions, the author gave 3 groups of mice. Can we answer why we're using mice? Mice are not even us. What's happening? Mice transplants of microorganisms from the middle part of the small intestine that connects to the colon. And a standard fecal transplant from the colon. Wow. Okay, over it. Not a fan. Totally. Now, not really fan of other people's organs in my body, let alone their poop.
You wouldn't get a fecal transplant if your life depended on it?
No, they're going to put it in the wrong organ. If they're talking about putting it elsewhere, take it. If you're going to do that, Joe, it's kind of like that song, put things back where they belong. Why would you be putting it elsewhere? That's weird. Just me? I'm not a doctor, but I'm just saying, why would you put it in another place where it didn't originally come from there?
Well,
You?
you're in luck, Andrea.
Yes.
I have another article about this.
Interesting. Cannot wait. Looking forward to it. Let's see, shall we say? Phew. This much simpler habit is better at fixing your gut than a poop transplant. What is it you say? Let's scroll down. Cousin Jesse's going to read it. Turns out that the fecal transplants are number 2. It's hard to imagine, but these transplants are not really hot right now. Okay.
Not. They are really hot right now, which
really
is
hot now.
freaking gross.
Is it
Warm.
really? Oh, no, we're not going. Oh, ew, yeah, it's like steamy and stinky. No, why would you? Nope, not a fan. Nope, not going to do it. Clinical tests has shown promising results for treating C condition, reversing the side effects of aging and healing the gut. How do they say? A new study suggests there's a much simpler and more appetizing way to opt. Oh no. Oh no. An optimizing way. The research recently published in the journal of Jonah Nature found out a healthy diet is a better job of restoring gut health by transfer.
It's better.
Does
Read
it?
that again. Read it again.
The research recently published in the journal Nature found that a healthy diet does a better job of restoring the gut than transferring somebody else's poop in your body. It took a scientist and research to do that. Did it? There's a big emphasis on treating the depleted microbiome with the things like fecal transplants right now. But our study shows that this will not be successful without a healthy diet. And in fact, a healthy diet alone still outperforms it. Oh, you outperforms it. Yay, joy. All right. So stop transporting your poop to other people because that's wrong. And taste the rainbow right there. Go ahead. Taste the rainbow. See the beautiful color rainbow in the vegetables and nuts and legumes and beans and seeds. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. So the moral of this poop story is don't trade poop with your friend. Trade a piece of fruit, not an upside down pineapple. That's what I'm saying. Anybody else want to have a transplant poop party or poop pills or poop removal or poop exchange? That's just fun.
Oh man.
All right, what's next on the agenda, my friend?
That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. It could have been worse.
I thought they did some false advertising and marketing or unless it was an ad, I thought the chick sitting on a couch with a piece of chips and then whatever those things was, I was like, yo, if they're putting poop in potato chips, I'm going to punch someone because that's just wrong. It looked like some sort of fig or pomegranate. And if they're implanting pomegranate with poop, I would just punch someone in the throat. I'm just saying. So don't do that. I mean, look at the picture. It looked like, I was like, yo, she's going for some mushroom poop. No. It's bad enough shrooms are found in shrooms are found in cow poop. Come on, people. Can we? No. Stop it. All right, what's next, my friend?
Oh, you ready for another follow-up?
Absolutely.
Well,
absolutely.
You're all about this one.
Which one? Yes. Yippee. Okay. Going underground, experts clash over hidden city beneath Egypt pyramids. Awesome. A heated debate has erupted among Egyptologists after researchers claimed to have found an underground city beneath the pyramids of Giza. Is the discovery based on radar images or groundbreaking or exaggerated? They claim the radar images show a massive vertical shafts, spiral staircases, channels resembling pipelines of a water system, and a hidden world of structures more than 2,000 feet beneath the surface. All right, y'all. They even suggest that the legendary Hall of Records are purported library tied to ancient Egyptian lore could lie within this underground complex. So why aren't we digging? Why aren't we going? Why aren't we finding this out? Anyone? When we magnify the image in the future, oh, come on, man. Why now? We will reveal that beneath it lies what can only be described as a true underground city, the team said at a press conference. Why are we waiting for this? What's the holdup?
There's a picture of it.
No, I know, but that's it. That's the end of the story. Okay. But not all experts are convinced. Radar expert Professor Lawrence Conyers from the University of Denver called the claims a huge exaggeration, saying that the technology used in the radar pulses from the satellites, similar to how our sonar radar is used to the map ocean, couldn't penetrate that deep on Earth. So, okay. So he said, no, it's a myth. Speaking to Daily Mail, he cast doubt that the idea of the underground city, but acknowledged that smaller structures may be found beneath the pyramids. All right. So having what we've read so far, first question, why aren't we continuing exploring this? Second question, all right, so maybe it's exaggerated. Third question is nobody asking how these things were actually built, and nobody's asking why or doing serious research on this. Just me?
I listened to a whole podcast about this whole thing.
Oh, did you really? And?
Yeah, I'll have to send it to you. The top guy for the pyramid said all this is like bull honky.
All right.
Baloney.
Okay, cool. But all right, I'll give you that if it is. But then the second question is, how were these things made? Just saying.
The pyramids?
Isn't that what this is about?
This is about the pyramids, yes.
Yes. So that's what we're talking about.
Why are we whispering?
Because what else do you think? I wasn't talking about fecal transplants. I'm talking about this article that's on the screen.
I know.
Do you?
Yes.
So I know. So why aren't people researching, exploring, investigating how these things were made?
Because how you even gonna get down there?
Dig?
You're gonna dig under the pyramid.
Why not?
Why would you?
Why wouldn't you?
Because what if one of the blocks falls down on you?
Well, then you move a couple of 1,000 feet far away and make a tunnel to it.
Through what?
The ground.
What is the ground made of?
Sand. Okay.
Can you make a tunnel in sand?
I don't know. Maybe. Can you make a tunnel in snow? Yes, you make an igloo underneath it. Why not the same thing with sand?
Totally different.
Okay. Here's a thought. You know how those people dig up things like fossils? Why wouldn't you make that prototype, a lot bigger. Here's the pyramid, way over yonder. You dig down into the earth and then go through the tunnel. Did we not make tunnels in the earth?
I'm pretty sure we do.
Okay. There's tunnels in New York City. There's tunnels in
Yeah, but what are you
Colorado.
going to do once you get close? Are you just going to keep going and plow through it?
Make a tiny hole.
A tiny tunnel?
Get a GoBot. Get a little camera. Come on, man. I'm not that intelligent here thinking with all the technology and robots that are becoming human. You can't put a little tiny robot, a big boulder with like a spinny wheel thingy on it, like a little thingy, like a screw thingy, go to the bottom of into the earth, drive that little truck hold on. Wait a minute. Y'all heard of mines, right? Mines are in the ground, underneath the earth. Why not mirror that situation and with
but
GPS?
What if you ruin something once you hit the side? How are you going to enter
You're
without
not going
something?
to hit the side because you're going to use scientific instruments to know where it starts.
Like what?
I love you tonight, but I'm going to punch you. If you have a laser or an infrared camera underneath the ground, wouldn't you be able to scale what they call above ground a stud, a piece of a wall, and say, hey, that's where it stops?
Well, they have this cool thing called radar that they can use.
Jonah? That's what I'm talking about. You know how we go under the water and sound waves and radar waves and all gamma rays and frequencies?
Yep.
Why wouldn't we take a tiny little itty bitty robot, put him underground, have him dig until he has a radar where you see a little infrared and say, there's a wall, let's stop, and then make a tiny incision of the tiniest to see if there's anything underneath? I mean, it's just me. No?
Yeah, it is just you.
Okay. I'm done. Next topic. I can't. I really can't. Because.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't know. They'd have to. I mean, there's like certain laws that prevent this.
So you bend the laws or create a bill or a proposal to find the answers you're looking for. No, just me.
What if there is no answer you need to let me look for? Maybe it's just gamma rays. It just bounce back.
Sure. Yeah, we'll go with that. Cool. Great. Next topic. Great. Sure. Gamma rays. This is okay. Cool. 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 As Jonah would say, it doesn't matter. Next, shall we?
You don't want to finish this?
Okay. I didn't know there was more. In a similar vein, Egyptian archaeologists said researchers were completely wrong and argued that their so-called discovery lacks scientific basis. The work by Professor Malanga and fellow researchers discussed during a briefing in Italy last week. But the scientists' findings aren't yet to be published in a peer. We have to follow up now because they haven't disclosed it yet. So go up. Let me see if there's more. Wait a minute. Why don't we just use a metal detector? No, just me?
Yes, just you. Yes. How the hell are you going to figure it out with a metal detector?
If there's metal underneath.
What if they don't? What if it's copper? It's non-ferrous. Well, I guess it'd still show up.
Yeah. or make a device that can find it?
Yeah, but it wouldn't be able to penetrate that deep.
Okay, Armageddon. Next.
Are you not going to read the last part of it?
The team concentrated on the Khafre pyramid, one of the 3 pyramids of Giza complex, alongside the Khufu and the Menkaure pyramids. These iconic structures are believed to have been built around now see, how do they know how old it is? 4,500 years ago, and are located at the West Bank Nile of northern Egypt. So y'all can tell me how old this thing is, but you can't tell me what's underneath. Come on, man. Y'all just being special. That's what's happening. Nobody's just, something's there. Nobody's sharing the news. That's
the update I have on that.
okie dokie.
And that's the only thing I can find.
And you're falling asleep. Oh, okay.
Huh?
You're falling asleep. And you're
I'm
sunburned.
sending you something.
Oh, you're sunburned.
No, tan.
You wearing sunglasses then?
Every day.
What am I looking for? What's happening here? Okay.
I have.
Ooh.
I have another follow-up.
Yay. Cool. Okay.
Actually, Andrea picked all these follow-ups. I asked her.
Yes, I did. I did some work this week. Woohoo! Go me. All right. Let's see. Oh. I really wish it wasn't this one. Inside of the... They're not... Who's marrying these people? It's not people. It's one person. Inside the life of people married to robots. The fact that she has a kneecap is freaky. Anybody else? Just me?
Look how weird it looks, too.
How? ZJ is an engineer and the graduate of ZU and is 31 years old and married to a beautiful woman. It's not a beautiful woman named Ying Ying, pardon me, who built in his apartment. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Let's bring it. Scroll down. What's next? So he built this person. She's a robot. She only can say a few words.
Wait a second. Didn't we already read this one?
Yes, we did. And we were figuring out why, A, people are marrying robots. B, no disrespect, but the people who are marrying the robots look like robots themselves. They need to get out of the house, y'all. Like, I don't even, how do you, okay. This makes my heart. Marriage with a robot, the future of humanity. Is it? Let's go. Let's dive in.
It very well may be.
Why not? It is impossible to imagine a future without robots and robotic systems. Undoubtedly, they make life much easier. However, psychologists have recently been increasingly expressing severe concern about the state of people's psyche due to the intensive introduction of machines in various fields. Okay. The development of technology reinforces the development of society, and with each passing day, mankind invents something new. Romantic relationships have also acquired a new face. Has it? Now they are just correspondence with many hearts and cute emojis. Okay. People seem to communicate a lot. And again, when the help of social networks, but on the other hand, live communication is dying out. Facts. For example, this doctor is convinced that the people may prefer robots as partners within a few decades. Why? Many will begin to live with them, enter into We're just gonna be intimate with a robot. Okay. Intimate relationships and marry their soulless machine. Moreover, researchers from Maastricht University believes that in 2050, which, ladies and gentlemen, that's 25 years from now, the government will legalize marriage with robots. How in the world on this green earth are you going to marry a machine? The mechanic of marriage. Can a person make love to a robot and marry it? Scientists believe that the scenario is more likely than a machine uprising. Doctor believes that the first human-robot marriage could be registered before the middle of the century within the next 2 to 3 decades. In other words, moral boundaries in the relationship between machines and humans will be practically erased. That's gross, scary, and freaky. They're all prerequisites. They are all prerequisites for this year. After all, every year, robots are becoming more and more similar to humans, and it's not difficult to make them very attractive. This is a trend. Robots are becoming more and more. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so here's a thought. To those raising children, because we're going to be affected, they're going to be affected, would you condone your child to being intimate and marrying a robot? Put your thoughts in the comments below, because I'd like to hear this.
I'm glad my son is at the age that this will not be around.
Mm-hmm. But what about the rest of the family?
Advantages and possibilities.
Okay, wait a minute. Are you seriously talking about there's pros and cons to this? Come on, people. The main advantage of a human-robot marriage is that it can make people who cannot get married any other way happy. It applies to those who have difficulty in relationships because, hey, y'all, world, the reason why we aren't able to have interpersonal connections as our elders, us, all the generations before the millennials, X, Y, and Z.
What gen were you going to say you were?
Baby. So what I was saying is that this is y'all fault because you introduced the laptop.
Yeah, but we talked about this when we talked about it the first time. This is more for like, what was it? China and Japan and all of those places are having an issue because there's more women than there are more men than there are women.
So wait, because there are more men than women, there's less of a population growth. Is that what you're saying? Okay, got that. So
there's less women to marry.
Be intimate and to marry. Okay, here's a thought. Why make it public? Do your own thing on your own time in your own space. Again, it's about not displaying your choice.
Why can't they display it?
No. They can display it, but not encourage people to conform without making a decision. Because of what they're saying in this article is that in 2025, everybody's going to be married to a robot. No.
2050?
2020, yeah, 2050. So
you never know. It might not happen.
I don't know, man. That's weird, yo. That's weird for real. That's no disrespect if it's you.
You marry a robot, but you have to get artificially inseminated if you're a woman.
Which is like being inseminated by a robot. So, hey, there you go. I mean, if you think about it. Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. You make a good point.
Right.
Because you can go to the donation center, say, hey, I'd like to buy a couple of cartridges. And then you can have a sperm race.
So men are in areas where there's no women are marrying robots, or women who can't have children are having robots inseminate. Okay. Yeah. Next. Wow. Wow. We got wow. My head hurts.
Is it normal? Is this normal, Andrea?
To
I
have
don't
a
think
sexual attraction to a robot? No. In my personal opinion, no. I mean, do you think, would you say Rosie from Jetsons is hot?
Oh my goodness.
Would you say Rosie from the Jetsons is hot? No. She's a robot. What is this? Only technosexuals and robot fetishists who have an abnormal attraction to gadgets and Mexican have passion for robots. Oh my goodness. Come on,
They
people.
gave a word for it. They gave a word for it, Andrea.
Am I surprised?
Technosexuals.
And robot fetishists, whatever that word is. Oh my gosh.
Oh, technology fetishization.
That's creepy.
Oh,
Well, I wish you're being
already.
sterile with those products because hope there's no prongs or
Whoa. Wait. We got to keep going.
prongs and probot. No. Come on, man. Do you understand that doesn't even make sense? Human rights for robots, which is the word that doesn't match there. Humans are not robots. Robots are not humans. How are we having human rights? Wouldn't it be robot rights? just me? What? Robotophobia.
No, it's human rights because they look humanoid. It's a humanoid type robot.
It's still a robot.
So
unless
would it be humanoid rights?
What? Unless you have a pumping heart or lungs, you're a robot or anything else but a human. What? Go to Google and define what's a human. Human has breathing lungs.
Said humanoid.
I don't know what the hell a humanoid is.
It's a android.
I have an Android phone. That's what I know. It's
android is another word for robot.
Whatever. Oh, I don't care. The fact that these robots are having rights and there's people in this country that don't have rights is terrifying. Oh my gosh, what's happening?
Oh my goodness, they're putting it.
There's more. Wait, there's more. Love, robots, and loneliness. Why is this like an episode of like a telenova or like a soap opera about these robots? I'm just and the ranks and the watchings are going high, so I guess people are intrigued with this topic. Love, robots, and loneliness. Technology itself rarely is good or bad. Critics of robot. Really? Nobody. Robosexuality claimed to be developing market robotic partners to lead to isolation. Wow.
I can see that.
After all, today, even without robots, the earth is full of lonely people. Well, you know what? Here's a thought. Rather than implanting metal into your body and falling for a metallurgy person or robot, why not gather all these lonely people, get them help, and get them connected? Just me. That's just me.
Yeah, but it takes willpower to do that. Most people don't even like to get up off the couch.
But they'll get up to mount a robot.
Well, the robot you can turn off. Can't turn off a spouse.
Why are we going down? Okay. For variety of reasons, they will never find a partner who won't contract genital or acquired diseases from a robot. But you might get asbestos or rust or a tetanus shot, but you won't get acquired tetanus diseases.
You might get shocked.
Yeah. Wow. Material hardships? What? Come on. The fact that this is all bullet point. What? The fact that this is all robosexual marriages, real precedents of future ones. So if your mom married a robot, you might marry a robot. Great. Hi, this is Sally and this is Rusty. Rusty, this is Copper Jr. Copper Jr., this is Silverado. Come on, man. I can't. What's happening with this world? Oh my gosh.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Well, we got 7 live on my end. I don't know what's happening. If whoever's watching on your end from your Facebook, 29 views we've got. So thanks for the support, y'all. What are your thoughts? And if there was any articles throughout our segments, go back and watch them. Hit us up what you want to hear us talk about, and your thoughts and comments are always welcome.
Oh, of course. We'll always pull them up.
Yes,
And if
absolutely.
you got any interesting topics, throw it out there. We love conspiracy theories, all of it.
Absolutely.
Oh, wait. We didn't get to
Absolutely.
mine.
I knew there was more. You sent me like 80, and I was like, how are we not done? I was like,
There was more.
where is...
We're going to leave everybody off with the video.
All right, ready?
Remember, people, that this is tinfoil hat time.
Tinfoil hat time. Whoop, whoop. Tinfoil hat time. Whoop, whoop. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alrighty. White House
has also directed its proxy groups to embed sleeper cells in the homeland to be activated. Experts we spoke to said that should the U.S. join...
Wait, what happened? What's going on? Hey, T. Wait, what's happening? Oh. Let's just put an important message on the board and then he's frozen. Great.
Iran has also directed its proxy groups to embed sleeper cells in the homeland to be activated. Experts we spoke to said that should the U.S. join these attacks on Iran, they may try to activate these sleeper cells, Kelly.
Iran's operatives in the U.S. will strike.
So you think we need to understand and remember that you've got Iranian operatives in the United States right now?
Yes.
Wait,
coming
what?
out today, White House is currently monitoring possible Iranian sleeper cells in the United States. Here's another one that came out. Trump administration boosts monitoring of possible Iran-backed cells in the U.S. as Trump weighs strikes. Highly vulnerable Iranian supreme leader may try to activate sleeper cells in the West as Israeli onslaught mounts, experts warn. So FBI sleeper cell warning list coming out this back in 2023. First one is Washington, D.C. They know there are sleeper cells in Washington, D.C. all throughout New York. There's so many in New York. There's no specific locations, just the entire state of
Sleeper cells. Educate me.
Sleeper cells?
Yeah.
There's like
Incognito, underground.
yeah. So like they're people waiting for their keyword so they can go take care of whatever mission they were trained to do. It's like some...
Now?
Yeah.
Yo.
Just wait till you hear the list of cities.
I did. Okay.
of New York has sleeper. Just the entire state of New York has sleeper cells. San Francisco, California, Santa Clara, California, Los Angeles, California, San Diego, California, Houston, Texas, Arlington, Texas, Dallas, Texas, Boca Raton, Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Orlando, Florida, Tampa, Florida, Boston, Massachusetts, Playfield, Illinois, Chicago, Illinois, Cleveland, Ohio, Laurel, Maryland, Potomac, Maryland, Harridan, Virginia, Springfield, Virginia, Raleigh, North Carolina, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Charlotte, North Carolina, Detroit, Michigan, Columbia, Missouri, Kansas City, Missouri, Denver, Colorado, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Tucson, Arizona, and Seattle, Washington.
Iran.
Why don't you just say the states that are not having everything in? That's like the whole damn country. What the? Yo.
Dude.
Yo, for real? For real? Like, when is this happening? What's happening? When?
This is happening like
Now?
supposedly.
Supposedly. Not, there's no B in supposedly. Supposedly.
Sorry. Had to be proper. Supposedly. It's like within a month.
What?
Yeah, they got like 30 or 60 days that they.
So, what? Wait. Okay.
Because you know what we did to them, right?
No.
We bombed Iran.
When?
A couple days ago.
Because?
You didn't know that.
Because? Are we
They
like?
bombed Israel and Iran have been back and forth for like the last.
No, that I knew because I talked to people, but I didn't. Okay. Strikes. Yeah, that was like 2 days ago. Okay.
That's what I said.
And so now what's happening?
Israel's been bombing Iran. And Iran's been bombing Israel. And they've been hitting with missile strikes.
Okay, so wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So now they're saying the next alleged or supposedly plan of action is the password is. The password is,
well,
and then
hey. I think today there was supposed to be like peace. Something about
today?
Peace. Let's look it up. Peace
today
between Israel and Iran.
Yo, what's happening?
There we go.
Ceasefire. That means stop, right? Ceasefire? Doesn't that mean stop? No, just me?
Yeah.
Monday evening, a ceasefire. Didn't we watch this? Didn't we read this a couple of months?
No, that was between Russia and Ukraine.
Oh.
But as this has been happening, Russia and Ukraine have been going at it like crazy.
Yo. Can't we all just get along? I mean,
there's a lot of conspiracy theories out there now. This conspiracy theory that World War III is right around the corner.
Of course it is, because why not?
Yeah.
So, all right. So to catch your girl up to speed, Squirrel, who we've never really identified. So there's a lot going on. And we're gotten involved once again. And according to all that's being said, in addendum to this, not only are we facing possible WW3, but then also the fact that the world is ending soon. Cool. Interesting.
Yeah, the volcano and the flood.
Yeah. So what is that happening? What's the latest with that?
Nothing. Nothing updated.
Okay, cool.
It's
All right.
between now and the end of the year.
Interesting.
So now and until the end of the year.
5 months to Christmas Eve, everyone, to end on a high note.
Oh crap. Already?
Just saying.
Almost July 4th.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Lord have mercy. We're about halfway through the year.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Oh.
So Jonah has yawned, and that is a sign that he's going to pass out to bed because he doesn't go to sleep. And
I fall asleep just fine, Andrew. I don't pass
you
out.
always say I pass out to go to sleep because you're just so tired. I didn't mean it in that way. You taking it all offensive. Easy. I'm just saying you like
I
tired.
just fall asleep. I just lay my head down and go to sleep when I'm tired.
There you go.
You got to go until you lay down, and then
Yeah.
as soon as you get up, you got to go. 'Cause
Just do
life
it.
never life don't slow down.
No, it doesn't.
It ain't gonna slow down for you.
No, that's one thing for sure.
Gotta keep
Absolutely.
her moving. Keep her moving.
Absolutely. So not Joe. I wish you enjoyed this segment of the craziness. And if y'all know, help us out before next time we go live so we can figure out what's going on with Facebook, why it's not working. It is working for some, not for
I think
all.
I figured it out.
So on that note, right?
Otherwise.
I knew that. You get it wrong all the time. He has been Jonah. I have been Squirrel, and we will see you when we see you. Hit us up with any questions. Roll call next time. And thank you for all the love.
Next Tuesday, 7:30 Central.
Okay.
As always.
Cool. 8:30 Eastern. Absolutely. So stay safe. Be safe out there, y'all. And we'll see you real soon. Later, dudes. Deuces.
As always, love you people. Have a good week. See you next time.
Yep. Ciao.